Let's talk about the statute of limitation for sexual harassment. It's confusing for not just the average person, but also the lawyers that don't practice employment law on a regular basis. The reason why is that the focus is wrong or it's misplaced, and it gives the employer an easy win or an opportunity to file a motion to dismiss. So I'll explain. Let's say the statute of limitation for sexual harassment is you have to file a charge of discrimination within 180 days. And a young lady is hired and starts working at a company in January. Her supervisor starts harassing her the first week that she's there, and continues to do so on a regular basis until it culminated in June of that year, over a little bit over 180 days. And he fires her. She goes and files a charge of discrimination and mentions basically that the supervisor started harassing her in January. You may think that that's right, but it's incorrect. Legally, she's mentioning something that happened outside of the statute of limitation of 180 days. If she does that, she just handed them the easy win. And so you want to focus on the magic word, and that is the continuing action. Continual action is a magic word that basically says that the harassment continue on a weekly or regular basis to the point where it created a hostile work environment. So you don't want to mention an isolated incident, especially something outside the statute of limitation. You want to mention things that happened inside the statute of limitation, and anything that occurred prior to that, you can mention it too, but make sure that you describe that it is a connecting, similar harassment that continued all throughout the statute of limitation period, inside that statute of limitation period. And if you're going to mention the termination, go ahead and do that too. But remember, the termination is different from the sexual harassment because we're talking about touching, comments being made, and pressure on the female employees to date the supervisor. So they're two different things. And so there's a distinction between the harassment, creating a hostile work environment, and the termination. So keep those two things in mind. All right, back to work.